this thing being tilted over by the wind, man. He should be off the frickin' road. Like, that guy should not be, like, he must be really light. Can you see this? Like, he is getting freaking just blown crazy. Yeah, let's get in front of him, huh? Wow. Or at least he should be slowed down. He shouldn't be going 70 miles an hour. He should at least be down to like 60 or something, because man, I'd hate to be that guy right now. And he was just, you know what he was doing? He was sitting on the phone. He was on the phone. I could see him holding the phone up to his ear. So we'll get in front of him, and hopefully we can stay in front of him long enough to not have to see that situation unfold up. Wow. Yep. Windy. Makes me wonder what my trailer looks like from behind, but I've been like watching other trucks, you know, that, you know, go by me that are obviously light, right? Because I start doing one of these climbs, then you got a truck or two that'll pass me up, and so obviously they're far lighter or empty. And so I, you know, watch their trailers as they go by me, and it's like, yeah, they don't look like they're leaning at all. So it's just as I look back at the rear views, I can see like it just kind of teetering back and forth and stuff. But that's probably, yeah. It's in respect to, or relative to the movement of the tractor itself too, so that's probably why it looks so, you know, like, it's so noticeable to me, probably, I guess, I don't know. Anyhow, that's about all I wanted to show you, so see you in a bit. Hey, what is happening? So we're doing a little kind of probably leapfrog here for you into the future, as I'm going to go ahead and probably tie this video to a earlier video, and there's some videos somewhere in between there, so I'm going to this is going to be kind of a leapfrog kind of video here. Just because we caught back up to this Class B truck. I think I said earlier I called it a Class A, which it is definitely not. It's Class B truck. And this thing, man, even from, you know, a quarter mile back or a half a mile back, you can see this thing and just how poorly balanced the weight is in it, and like I mentioned earlier, it, you know, the wind was going from left to right, and so it's not so windy now anymore. I mean, in comparison to earlier, it's basically still, just a slight breeze maybe out there. Whereas earlier, you know, we're running through 40, 50, 60 mile an hour gusts. And so it was just contributing to the fact that this truck here in front of us is poorly weighted, poorly balanced. Here, let me zoom in. I didn't realize you wouldn't be able to see what I was talking about here. So there it is. Yeah, I thought I was zoomed in a little bit more than that when I was talking. So there it is, and I don't know if you're able to see it quite yet, but as we get closer, as we gain ground on it here, it'll become more and more apparent. So the wind is not pushing him from left to right anymore, except for maybe a slight breeze, but he's just poorly balanced in there. Or the truck is tweaked or something. Something's really wrong with this truck up there. And it just looks bad coming up from behind it. It looks really bad. Yep. Really, really bad. I mean, maybe his right rear dualies are not properly inflated or something's up with it. I mean, it's not even, as I'm looking at it, it's not even tracking properly. Like, it's out of alignment too. So I don't know, maybe this truck was in a accident or something, or I just don't know. But boy, when it was windy early coming up to him, it just compounded the appearance of how wacky it is right here. Really, really rough looking truck here. And it's not that it's an old truck, necessarily it is, but it's not like old beat up truck. It's just, I don't know, something's wrong with it. Out of alignment, or I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe, I don't know, maybe one of his leaf springs is, you know, shifted, or I just don't know. Something's up with it. And it's just not even riding straight. Like the box is just cockeyed. I'm looking down from the rear of it towards the front of it, and you can see it's not riding straight. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be the guy driving it, I'll tell you that much. I mean, it does. It has the appearance that whatever he's got back in there, just the entirety of the weight of it is on the right rear tandem, or the right rear dually. Nuts. And whatever it would be would have to have a lot of mass to it too, I figure. And maybe he's got a load in there that shifted. You know, you never know. It is goofy. Alright, let's make a pass on him here. Do you see how cocky it is? How cockeyed it is? It's just not even... Wow. Oh yeah. Okay, I can see where the damage is. That truck tried going under a low bridge. You see how the front of the box has been damaged? He tried going under a low bridge and didn't make it. And he's still on the phone. He's still got that phone right up to his ear. Well, there you go. That would probably lead you into a low bridge, smash into it, ruin your offset the box off the frame a bit. But what the heck, just back it up and keep going. Throw some weatherproofing material up on there, some bitumen or something, and back to work you go. Amazing. And that is a Kenworth truck. Yep, that's KW. He's just still there, yammering away on the phone. Funny. I mean, I don't get it. In this day and age, I mean, it's not, you know, not that expensive to buy yourself a Bluetooth. Just go stick in your ear if you need to talk. Or a, you know, even a wired headset, you know, get both hands on the wheel, or whatever. I mean, if this is what you do for a profession, what you do for a living, really, anything that you do to make you better at what you do is a good investment. It's not, why it is that people wish to go as cheaply as they can when it comes to like performing, whatever tasks they have or duties they have to earn money. It's beyond me. I don't understand. I mean, you're supposed to be a fucking professional, so fucking act like one. Put the fucking phone down. You're talking about not just your life, but the lives of everybody else on the fucking road. Act like a fucking professional. Buy a $39 fucking Bluetooth stick in your ear. Buy a little fucking mount for your phone, so when you want to text, if something comes up, you can at least leave the phone where it is, put your hand back on the wheel, right? You don't gotta, because that's what it is. People are sitting there holding their phones in their hand, looking at the road, looking at their phone, right? If something comes up, they're like, oh, my $500 phone, I don't want to just drop it. Of course you don't, right? So now you're looking for some place to put your phone, in an emergency, when you need to be freaking having both hands on the wheel, Just get yourself a freaking stupid $10 little phone mount, put your phone up on there, and text all you want. Who cares? Because at least when you need both hands on the wheel, you can put your hand back on the wheel instantaneously, immediately. Just like you would do if you were messing with your radio, right? Your radio is fixed into the dashboard. You don't have to sit there and hold it. If you had to sit there and hold your radio and find radio stations, it would be the same basic thing going on, right? Oh, I can't, I need to find some place to put down my radio so I can freaking put my hands on the wheel. No, it's fixed in the dashboard for a reason. So if you're adjusting your radio, you can just drop it and do whatever you need to do with your other hand. It takes 4 fucking limbs, really, to perform this job. If you're driving an automatic, it takes 3, right? But you could pretty well need, you don't climb in your truck with, one hand and 1 foot. You need 3 points of contact to climb in your truck safely. So do it that way when you're driving the fucking thing, too, stupid. Wow. Okay, I'm getting off on a tangent. I didn't mean to do that. Excuse the language, but it's like it pisses me off just how stupid people are. Just a bunch of dumb, stupid, lazy, cheap fucking people. You just don't understand the principle of if you're gonna do something, just do it right. At least do it, to the best of your actual abilities. Don't freaking half-assed do this shit. That's a big, heavy freaking box truck van, right? And it's just a Class B. Thank God. Thank God he's not driving a Class A. But you know what the problem is there's a lot of guys who are. Who do the same shit. Just mile after mile after mile, hour after hour after hour, just, complacent. I don't know. And I've only been doing this for 3 months, so, whatever. But I've been around for a long time. I'm not a freaking spring chicken here, so just, I don't know. It bugs me. It just bugs me. It's because, and then that kind of individual who goes around doing stuff like that is the one who screws it up for the rest of us who do take it seriously, right? Because it's somebody like that who winds up making a big fucking mistake, right? And then next thing you know, all of a sudden you got all kinds of regulations that need to come in because there's a bunch of freaking dumb, ignorant, lazy, cheap fucking people out there, right? Who screw it up and take away the freedoms of the people who do take it seriously. Now all of a sudden I have to subject myself to the regulations that are there for the people who are too fucking stupid and ignorant and unaware and lazy and cheap to do what they need to do properly, you know? And now I got to pay the price for them too. It's amazing. It's just amazing. Yep. Amazing. So anyhow, wow. Yeah, that just kind of got me there for a minute. As soon as I started talking about it, it's like, wow. Well, excuse language. I'll have to put a explicit language thing on the title for mature audiences only or something. I don't know, but you know, honestly, you know, any audience should listen to what I have to say about that, because maybe it'll make a difference, right? You know, oh, you know what? You don't want your child to hear the F word, right? Yeah, but so what you're going to do is you're going to keep them from receiving the message that's being sent, you know, which is kind of dumb too. That's pretty dumb and ignorant too. You know what? Because the F word's in there, you're going to not let a kid, you know, somebody who's coming of age, you know, becoming an adult, hear an important message, right? It might change the rest of his life. You never know. So, but I suppose I'll have to put one up, right? Because you got too many, right, offensible people around, victimizable people. Oh, I know. You know what? Now I'm just really, yeah. I'm just taking it too far now. I better wrap this up before I do. So, yeah. I hope what I'm saying at least reaches where it needs to reach. I hope the principle of what I'm saying is what gets through, not the fact of the way that I'm saying it. You know. So anyhow, be safe. If you're a driver of any sort of vehicle or an operator of any sort of vehicle, especially if you're a driver, meaning you're doing something for a living, right? You're making money off of it, you're a professional. I hope you just listen to what I'm saying and receive the principle of the message. And just drive safe, be safe, operate your vehicle safe. Don't take things for chance, you know. And I know that's easier said than done. You know, we all do it one time or another, but just act professional at least. So anyhow, with that, I'll wrap this up, and yeah, I will see you somewhere on down the road. So